technologies numériques. Madame Pétridier-Paul, pouvez-vous répondre à cette question?
Merci. So ideally, I think that particular question, if I stand correctly, was from Christine from the University of Burundi and a women's researcher. She interlinked how best can we actually also understand AI and what is actually the role of the youth and women, most particularly those who have not been in school. What will they gain if they were to use AI per se? So let me give you a good example of what is happening back home. So currently, our Ministry of Education, Science and Technology is actually implementing a primary numeracy digital program with several partners in the country. And it's actually targeted to primary students in government school, to be exact, teaching them on digitalization. I'm sure some governments, maybe they haven't really advanced to that stage, but I think we do have interventions already in place, and this is something that can be adopted by other countries. And I think someone called Captain or something did mention we need exchanges and how best we can learn. I think that is something that can be similar. And I'll put it down back to my own contextual understanding. I learned how to use a laptop and a computer from a chalkboard, actually, in school, secondary school. A teacher will go draw a computer, draw a laptop keyboard, and tell us how it's used. But today I know how to actually work on it. So it was that theoretical element that actually came to the practicality. And let's say maybe by then we didn't have a lot of computers in school, because I did also study in government schools majority of my life. So you can see how that is still a challenge, but currently things are advancing and governments are adopting smart models. And I think since we do have the ministers in this panel, they'll also be able to unpack more on different interventions that they're also doing at country level. And not to actually exhaust the minister's contribution on one of the questions that was related to water, how water scarcity is actually becoming a problem, especially with the increased number of young people. This question was actually of interest, and I really wanted to touch a bit of a small example. So we have a young lady. She's a university student in Tanzania again, and I'm saying because I've managed to work with a majority of young people back home. She developed Safe Sip. So Safe Sip is actually a mobile water purification tank. She purifies water, not clean water, dirty water from underground to become 99.9% purified. And she puts water banks in several communities, totally in rural areas, totally in areas where they do not have access to clean water. And actually I did mention this example because she's actually nominated for the Global Citizen Award. So I think we need to invest, and I'm putting it back again to the minister, we need to invest to the young people who are innovators and technocrats to actually solve the water crisis that is happening in our African continents, but also to actually help solve the different conflicts and insecurities that are caused by water scarcity and water-related conflicts. Thank you.